Martin Funguy.
What were your grandparents on your father's side? Where did they come from? And
My grandpa, Portuguese.
and what was his name?
Well, I believe his name was Elga. Elga. The first name, well, that was Mama. Daddy, the Martin.
Okay.
That's my grandpa, Mama.
And what was his name? Helga Martin?
Let's see. I don't remember, but I believe it's Elga or something like that.
Okay. Okay, that's your grandfather on your mother's side.
Mama's side,
And
yeah.
where were they from?
Well, I believe they're from Little Collier.
They from Little Collier too?
Yeah, both of them, I believe.
All right.
Yeah.
And what about your grandpa?
Well, my grandpa, they come from Portugal.
Your grandfather
My
came?
great-grandpa come from Portugal.
Okay, but what about your grandfather? Your grandpa?
My grandpa,
Yeah.
Papa Daddy.
Yeah.
Well, his name is Elga.
Okay, Elgar. And that's the people that came from Portuguese.
Yeah, my
Portugal.
second great-grandpa was from Portugal.
Okay. Well then, it's not your great-grandfather, that's your grandfather. Then.
Not your daddy, but your grandpa.
Okay. Can you tell us something about your mother? Tell us how old were you when your mother died?
Well, let's see, Mama died, I believe, in 1916, 17.
Okay, you were 16 or 17 years old.
About 16 years old.
Okay. Y'all lived around her family?
Oh, yeah, we were staying in my family.
Staying in your
I was
family.
the third one, me.
The third child?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us some things you remember about your mother? Did she have to do a lot of hard work, or?
Oh, yeah, you take, all right, Mama, the 10 baby, number 10, we were 7 boys and 3 girls.
Uh-huh.
The baby was 6 months old when Mama died.
Yeah.
When she died, she had pneumonia. She had double pneumonia. She was working all the time, and boy, she was wet like I don't know what. She had clothes, and she went to pick up that clothes in the rain, and she caught pneumonia and died.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She died in your house? At your house?
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
rem- you remember?
The same old house. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And my oldest brother, was in Chicago, and he was 17 years old in World War I. And we telegrammed my oldest brother to come back home before Mama died. And the ship had left for about 5 minutes. And do you believe when Mama died, well, our friend not far from the house came to the funeral, and he was in the service. They sent him back to France. And they met Moise over there, and we used to write to Moise, and he used to send us all kind of side letter. He wouldn't give him the letter he didn't know. And about 2-3 months after that, he met Moise over there in France, and he's the one told him.
So,
But the people in France over there, they wouldn't tell him.
so the people in the government, in the service, wouldn't deliver the letters that y'all had written about?
The
about
one
her
day
being
wouldn't
dead?
give him the letter. No, sirree. And then they give Moise a furlough about 3 weeks up here in France.
Okay, tell us the people in your family, beginning with the oldest and going down with the
Oh,
youngest.
no, Moise was the oldest one.
Okay. And when he died of tuberculosis,
Yeah.
okay, how, you don't remember when he was born?
Oh, I can tell you
It's
at
in
the
your
house.
book at your house?
I
Okay,
got that at the house.
Okay, who's in the one after Uncle Moise?
I can tell you when she was born, when she died, that is the age.
Okay, well, tell us who's after Uncle Moise.
About what? What one?
Who's the next to
Oh,
old?
my older. All right, I'm going to tell them about Mama first. Huh?
Oh, okay. Well, tell us about your mom. Was she a pretty lady? Was she pretty?
Oh, yeah, Mama. Well, you met Mama. I mean, you saw her picture on the, what you call it? You saw her picture?
That's your mama?
Yeah,
I thought you were telling me that was our mama.
No, no,
Okay.
that was Mama's picture.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Mama.
Huh?
Dressed up like a boy?
Huh?
The one dressed up like a boy?
Mama wouldn't dress like
Well,
that.
I'm going to have to go find that picture again. Okay. Your mama did a lot of chores around the house cooking. What kind of stove did she have?
She did what?
What kind of stove did she have to cook on?
Wooden
A
stove.
wooden stove? How did she wash clothes?
By hand.
By hand? How
By-
many bedrooms you had?
We had 2-bedroom, I believe.
2 bedrooms?
With all that family.
Okay, with 10 children.
2 or 3, but the bedroom was wide.
Okay. You had a refrigerator?
Oh no, we didn't even have no ice chest.
Okay. How would you get the food to cook?
Huh?
How would you get the food to cook?
Well,
Y'all had chickens? Y'all would grow chickens?
oh no, we used to raise our own chicken, we raised our own meat, we raised our own lard, and the only thing we buy is the flour, and we mistake our bread, and I'm the one who used to make the bread.
You used to make bread?
Oh yes, I'm the one who used to make all the bread, by hand I did. Yeah.
Okay, well, so what was a lot of y'all meals based on? When she would cook a meal, she'd cook 2, 3 chickens, or what? Did she cook
No, we had baked chicken.
a lot of baked chicken?
Baked chicken, she had, she went just one chicken, but
Just
she make it
one?
with one, make plenty of rice with plenty of gravy.
And one chicken
And
for
she
10,
had,
for 10 children?
yeah, we didn't eat too much meat. We had something else, you know.
Well,
And at night come, well, what you think we do? Mama cooked some orange potatoes, smothered with orange potatoes with onion, milk. We had butter, make our own butter. Yeah.
okay. Y'all had no electricity.
Huh?
Did y'all have electricity?
No, we had kerosene.
Right, kerosene. Where did you live? Y'all lived on Little Caillou.
Yeah, well, right, that's what the school is, that's where our home was.
Okay, now the Little Caillou school, elementary school,
Up in the Caillou.
up in Little Caillou. Okay,
At the spindle they call that.
okay, what did your father do for a living?
Daddy used to be a carpenter. He was head carpenter in Montague for years.
Okay, head carpenter in Montague. What, he would build houses or?
No, he used to work in the car shop. In those days, they had the box car. They used to put the sugar cane in those box cars to the sugar house.
Uh-huh.
And Daddy used to refine those things.
So he was that type of carpenter to work on box cars?
Yeah, but he was to refine that, and in the summer, then he go in the sugar house and refine whatever. My daddy took a big pan. They used to make sugar and bought sugar way up there. That thing must have been maybe 15 feet wide and tall, and put that thing down. Some people didn't want to do it, but he did it. He used to be on a make bridge. Yes, indeed.
Used to be on, he used to make bridges?
Yes, indeed. He used to make bridges.
Yeah. Okay, what about after your mama died and your father was the head of the house, did y'all split up the family or did y'all stay together?
No, we stayed together. They came, everybody used to come and try to pick us up. And me, I was 16 years old, but they even want me. And but Daddy said, you know, we gave dog and cat away, but we don't give our children away. And I'm gonna keep my kid. And Emma was 6 years old, 6 months old.
Oh, that's it.
And do you believe we used to go and Daddy used to pay my aunt so much a week, and when Emma was big enough, she took Emma back. And look, we didn't all go to school, and thank God every one of us is all right.
Okay, well tell us the names of your brothers and your sisters starting with the oldest. We have Uncle Moe. What about who's next in line?
You mean the next? Well, Moe the first,
Ben?
Clarence the second,
Yeah.
me the third, Freddie, fifth, fourth, Freddie. Then I believe, Jules. No, I believe it was Stella. Then Jules, Earl. No, Earl was first. Then Jules. Then Irene, Emma.
Okay. Now, what kind of chores did you have to do as a boy? What did you do to help out around the house?
What I used to do, I had to get up early in the morning, and
About how early, do you know?
well, I don't remember what time, but before daybreak.
It was before daybreak, okay.
But we had plenty of milk, plenty of cow. All right. I smothered some potatoes, some Irish potatoes. I made the coffee. All right. I put that Irish potatoes, or sweet potatoes with milk, and they bring that at the sugar house to eat for the dinner.
Oh.
And I'm the one who used to do that. And me and my brother, Clarence, and sometimes Earl, we used to wash behind. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so y'all kind of took over the washing.
All that behind.
Didn't you have to quit school?
Okay, tell us about school. About school. Did you go to school?
I went to school, yeah. I had to walk about 6 miles to go to
What
school.
was the name of the school?
Up Little College School.
Right? And you had to walk 6 miles every day
I ever did.
to there and back.
But then when Mama died, we all had to quit school.
Okay, and what grade did you go up to?
2nd grade, promote for the 3rd.
And you were 16?
Huh?
You were 16? You were 16?
I was about 17 then and 16.
And you were only in 2nd grade?
2nd, I was promoted for the 3rd, that's right.
Daddy, you were awfully old to be going just to 3rd grade. Turn it off.
Well, yeah, but those days, you had to go to school. It was late when you start school.
Yeah?
It's not
Okay,
like
turn
that.
it on.
Huh?
Turn it on.
I was promoted for the 3rd.
Okay, and that...
But half of the time we couldn't go to church. We couldn't go. We had a phone, and we used to make plenty onions and all that. We had to stay, not go to school.
Okay, so they did have a lot of older people going to like 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade like that.
Yeah.
Okay. How old were you when you started school?
Huh?
How old were you when you started school?
I don't remember.
Were most people nowadays...
I guess about 10 years old, 10, 11 years old.
Okay. So a lot, you're older than what most children start school today. Okay. How many people did they have in a classroom?
Huh?
How many people did they have in a classroom?
In my class?
Yeah.
Not too much, about 7.
Okay, and they were all like in like 2nd grade?
Those, yeah.
Okay, and their ages ranged from all age levels?
In those days, all right, we had to spell. They ask you, all right, you bet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then they ask you a question. A spelling number. Then the other come, a spelling number. And half of the time, I was all the time first. And the teacher say, hey, if you only could go to school, you know. No joke, he used to tell me that. Most of the time I was first.
Well, great. Okay, now what about your mama's parents? We didn't cover that area. Do you remember much about your mama's parents, grandma and grandpa on your mama's side?
Well, I'm going to tell you how it is. I can tell you that 3 brothers married 3 sisters there.
Oh, that's on your mama's side?
Mama's side and daddy's side.
On both sides?
Both sides.
Yeah, his daddy married one of the sisters.
Three brothers.
Married one of the sisters.
Three brothers married
The other
two.
brother married one of the sisters.
Three brothers married two sisters. And fought all the time.
Your daddy married one of the girls, one of the sisters.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, boy. Right. Boy, daddy, that was something else, yeah.
He was?
Oh, man, boy, I tell you. Well, they all was. But when they come back for the real name, they leave that alone, you hear? I'm telling you.
Okay, turn it off a little while.
Elgar, Volcar, and Jules, and that's what my daddy was.
Okay, so there's Wilcox, Slidell, and Jules.
That's Bull Cox.
What?
Volcar.
Cox.
Volcar.
Wilcox?
Look like Vulcan.
Okay, Wilcox, Slidell, and Jules were the three Funguy brothers who married the three Martin sisters, which was Millway and two of her sisters.
Slidell.
All right. And they were the best girls in the land, huh?
Oh, yes, all three of them was even.
Okay. What about their parents? They lived on Grand Caillou too, right?
Oh, yeah, Red Card.
Okay. That's enough. Tell us about life when you were a boy. About Last Island.
Last Island?
Yeah.
Well, the Last Island, my grandpa and grandma, daddy, and grandma, every Friday, they used to live up the corridor where the school is, next to us. They'd get a buggy and their horse, and then they go to Last Island. They had a house over there, you could call,
Like a
on the buggy over there. No joke, every Friday.
Every Friday they go to Last Island.
Every Friday they go see they had all kind of cattle over there.
Uh-huh.
And you take my grandpa Funguy, the Last Island, most all that island was for Grandpa Funguy, and you lost all that.
Yeah.
Sure, man, if daddy, my grandpa would keep all that. Well, they didn't pay no tax those days, and all you find out in those days, they steal it. They get you right and left, and that's it. And my grandpa lost all that. Oh, yeah. And they had come a big old hurricane. They had all kind of cattle over there. What about all the cattle he got and everything. So that's it. He gave up everything, but he lost that.
Well, every Friday when they would go to Last Island,
Oh, yeah.
would it be like to have a good time, to party?
Oh, no, they didn't no party there. He go take care of his cattle.
Take care of his cattle. Have you been to Last Island as a boy? As a young boy, you went to Last Island?
No, I never went, but I remember all right. I remember when they leave on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I never go forget one time my grandma used to cook all kind of thing and hide that.
Like cook all kinds
So,
of
all right, we wait on the Friday, me and upper class. So, after they leave, we go in the house and dig what they got. So, Grandpa and Grandma got the buggy fixed and everything to leave. They left. Well, he said, we get ready, let's go. So we went in the house. But Grandpa Funguy took some big sticks, some brace, and braced the door so we couldn't come out. And boy, he got in there with a big whip. And boy, you talk about something. We tried to walk that door and this and that, but boy, we couldn't do it. Then all kinds of boy over there in the kitchen, man, he slammed that door, wobble. And we get out of there, boy. That ain't no lie. I remember that.
That's so. Okay. Now, as you grew up, Daddy, what were some of the lines of work that you did?
Do what?
What were some of the lines of work that you did?
What I used to do?
Yeah, sorting, as you got young.
Well, I used to work. All right. In the winter, we used to work at the sugar house. And not too far, we had to walk.
And what did you do at the sugar house?
Well, I was head head company. I mean, I was a helper blacksmith. I blacksmith for 3 years. Me, I was a blacksmith.
You did the blacksmith?
Oh yeah, I was a brother blacksmith. You take from the house there.
Okay, because how did they get the sugar cane to the factory? By horse?
Horse.
The what?
How did they get the sugar cane to the sugar mill? By horse?
No, we had mules.
Mules?
Oh yeah,
And you had to shoe the mules?
we had 4 mules and a wagon.
That's all?
4 mule and a wagon, then you rode it down, then you had a bigger house.
And you had to do the blacksmithing for those mules?
And in the summer, then you go ahead like, all right, you see like right now then, well the sugar cane is for the store, but anyhow, we take 2 mules and we go right and left, cut the root of the sugar cane so it can grow. But I seen already from up little car there, where you see that Smith Ridge there, I used to go twice a week, go to Oregon, and take care of all the tools they had on that plantation. I charged them so much a plow, lawnmower, mobile, and all kind of thing. I used to do that twice a week.
How old were you when you did this?
Huh?
How old were you when you did this?
Oh, I don't remember. I remember I used to play music. I had my band in those days.
Who taught you how to play your instrument?
Huh?
Who taught you how to play music?
Professor Fabrico.
He taught you how?
Yeah, Fabrico, he was from France.
And you took lessons from him?
I used to dry sugar at South Down to me in the summer and walk that railroad to come uptown and take my lesson. Oh, yes.
You had to pay for those lessons?
Oh, yeah, 50 cents a lesson.
50 cents a lesson? How much you bought your instrument?
I used to go about 2 or 3 times a week.
And 50 cents a lesson for about an hour?
Oh, I don't remember. Sometimes he get me, said I couldn't go no more, though.
Sometimes he what?
He pushed me till I couldn't go no more.
Oh, okay, Daddy. You bought your instrument from him?
Yeah,
Okay,
I still got that picture that trumpet.
Okay, a
I
trumpet.
still got it.
Okay.
And I sold the thing for $25.
All right. How old were you when you started taking music lessons?
Take music?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't too old. I guess about 17, 18 years old.
And then you started playing in the jazz band. Who were the people in the band with you?
First, when I first started playing music, I remember up Little Kaya. When I was young, when I started playing music, I tell you that, because I started playing but by ear, and I had Buster Brown, and we was 3, me, a violin and the guitar, go to Smith at the Prescale over in the boat, and they gave us $3 on a Saturday, and they had a dance in the house. No joke, I never go forget that. They had the little twins. And we go in, and they was there too with us, man. So, my old uncle, they used to call him Joe. He was a big over there, anyhow. He was at the house. He died. And then we were supposed to go back. So Daddy said, look, I'm going to tell you something. You better not play tonight. If you play tonight, I hope not you'll come and choke. All right. And right not far from the house, they had some orange trees there. In those days, all the cattle was on the road. So all you found out. All right. We come in, So Jones told me, he said, well, he said, you want me to take you home? Oh, I said, I don't believe it. I can walk that little piece. But we had to pass right there by those orange trees, and they said they had some ghosts there.
Oh.
And me, I was afraid, and what Daddy told me, and I did listen to Daddy. So, man, I started walking on that road. The moon was shining, they had fog, and they had some palmetto was dry. And they had the palmetto, it was big palmetto on both sides, and it was dry with fog, and the wind was blowing. And they had a cow was right there underneath that palmetto.
Y'all cool enough?
And you see that, you could see the moon was shining through that palmetto like this. You could see the horn of that cow, and the cow was sleeping there. I said, here they come, boy. They're going to choke me now, boy. But hell, I got to go. Boy, when I went there, I'm going to tell you that right now. And I found out that's what it was. A cow underneath some what you call it. Yeah, palmetto.
Who's a palmetto?
Palmetto leaf.
Oh.
Big old thing, yeah. But boy, after I passed that, you talk about wide open. Man, that one at the house wide open. I didn't know.
Okay, as you guys started playing, the little jazz group got bigger. Tell us some of the people when it expanded. Who was in the jazz band with you?
What that?
Who were some of the other people in the jazz band with you later on?
In what?
The jazz band.
Oh. Well, they all dead. No. They had me. All right. Freddie Slide.
Your brother?
Yeah, Freddie. Then they had Gaspar.
Who?
Gaspar.
Gaspar used to be shoemaker. He used to play the horn with me.
And that's his whole name?
That's his last name.
That's it. Gaspar, we used to call him. He used to play the cornet with me, the trumpet. We had two corns in there. And then they had Harry. He's dead too.
Harry who?
Harry Duplanty. He used to live in New Orleans. He's dead. And they had Bobby there. He's
Harvey
dead.
Bowley?
No, I forgot his name is. He's dead. I know he's old like me. And let's see. Yeah, somebody else I know. Hal and me, Gaspar. Oh yeah, they had a fellow was singing in there.
Oh.
I forgot that.
And what was his name?
Yeah.
And what about Rosie?
We were about 6 or 7 in there. Oh man, I tell you, we had a lineup, yeah. I'm telling you, we had a good lineup.
Okay, well tell us, what did y'all play for?
How much we played?
Yeah.
Well, all right. I charge them $5 a piece. From 8 to 1. No, to 12. 12 o'clock we played at the last.
What, each person would get 25?
Then, all right, I had my call. But still, I used to charge those fellas $1. So, they had only $4 left. And you take me, I had $2 more than the others, because I'm the one who would take care of the music. If they had a new number, I used to copy it down. I write it and I copy it for the band.
Well, how did you learn how to write music?
Oh no, but after you learn how to play music, you know the letter and everything. You got to know that. Well, all right, you learn.
Yeah.
You made a mistake one time when I told you.
Yeah.
Huh? Lord say, she look at me. Dad, you know that. Well, I said, what you think? I played music for 7 years.
Okay, how old were you? What else did you do besides you in a jazz band, you a blacksmith? What other things did you do besides before you went to barbering?
Well, I used to work in the sugar house.
Okay.
work in the sugar house, dry sugar.
When did you trap?
I used to trap.
When did you trap?
When I used to trap,
Yeah. When you were old?
well, I was a farmer one time when it was Oak Forest. When I got married, I used to work in the field. We had 118 acres of sugar cane nuts.
Okay.
And I had a barber shop in Gibson. I used to go over there on Saturday. And then on Sunday I cut her too.
Okay.
And I seen already on the Saturday, I used to have a few drop in the back. And do you believe I had sometimes $21 on Saturday before the shop during the Depression? Oh yeah, the make was $20.
So you did pretty good.
Oh yes, indeed. Me and Mama used to save money.
Okay. When did you meet Mom?
Well, I'll tell you what it is. They had a fireman convention in Thibodeau, brass band, and when they had a job, I used to help them out. They had old Lucas, you know Lucas Marcella, huh?
Yeah.
Well, he was to playing with us. I used to go help him out. I used to go with him and practice in Thibodeau. All right. So they had a convention. They had a big.
They had a big, big bridge.
Big.
Like right now.
All right, say that.
Go on.
Go on.
All right. Well, we started the parade. We did the parade. In those days in Thibodeau, you had to parade most every street. So from 1 o'clock we start, and we got to the convent in Thibodeau. It was 5 to 5. Then it poured down rain. So we went and played inside. So, all right, then there were well, I left by myself to go change. Put my suit on, come to home. Couldn't find a place. I had to go and walk back to the convent. Fella play with me.
Find the place for what?
The fella play with me, come up with me, and then he showed me. I put my suit on, I left. I missed the bus. Then the fella was on the side. He said, Funguy, where you going? Well, I said, I'd like to go uptown, but I missed the bus. Well, he said, that's where I'm going. Come in. So I got in there. So instead to go to the American Legion, I met Mama there. They had a lit primer convention there right there at the courthouse. And I met Mama there. And instead to go and see my other girl, it was the end. That's it.
You went to the American Legion
That's
instead
it.
with this other fellow, and you met Mama?
Well, before I met Mama, I had about $900 to say I was going to get married. And all you find out what happened when I met Mama? Well, I used to play music in those days when I trapped. And instead, to get married, bought me a car. $365 for Maltese. $365. And then I put up my band and boy, I started playing again. And me and Mama went together, I don't know how many years. About 5 years.
You were, when y'all got married, you were 27, right?
Huh?
You were 27 years old when you got married.
27, yeah.
Okay. And Mama was almost 9 years younger than you.
Almost. 8 years. No, 7 years and 7 months, I believe.
Okay. Something like that. What was Mama like when she was young? Was she quiet and shy?
Huh?
What was Mama like when she was young? Was she quiet and shy, or did she tell it like it is? What kind of person was she when she was young, when y'all was dating?
Oh, Mama was happy all the time.
She was happy?
Oh, yeah, sure.
She liked to joke around?
Happy. Not too much. Yeah, joking on, but don't never try to make it a dirty joke on Mama. She didn't want that. Oh, no. She do remember about actually that's gonna be another Debbie, that's gonna be another grandma. You're gonna think. Me and Mom was fight all the time. All the time fight.
Oh, when y'all were going out, y'all would fight all the time too?
Yeah, then we back up again, she'd laugh and that's it.
What would y'all fight about?
Well, in those days, boy, you was jealous, you know. I remember one time between 1927, I believe, yeah. Yeah, water come over there and they had to move. And so they had a boy, they used to call him Bigfoot. And all you find out, she went to the dance Friday. Me, I was going, I don't know where I was. But anyhow, another girl told me that. Well, I said, that's all right. The next time I went over there, I didn't have no work to do, no job, so I went to the dance. And she was there, and I told him, I said, look, I dare you to dance one dance with that boy now. I said, go ahead and I try. I was going to go beat her. Oh, yes, and boy, let me tell you, she didn't dance one dance either. But Grandma was stuck in those days, you had to ask Mom and Daddy. And now, right, when Mama, they was trapping somewhere, and they come in there with this, oh, well, we get married. All right. So what I did, I bought my...
Wait. Grandma Clayters and her husband trapped?
Huh?
Grandma Clayters and her husband trapped? Mama's mama and Daddy trapped also?
They used to trap, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Mama too. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, finish telling us.
What I was saying, oh, yeah. So I had my license in my pocket. I asked them, no, Claytor didn't say boo. My pocket didn't say boo. But Grandma and I said, I'll let you know, you act such, and you got your license in your pocket. You got your license in your pocket. But you're getting mad, you're never going to get along. I know. And that's what they had. I don't care what could happen, they called me and Mama. And after that, we get along. That's the funny thing.
Okay, well, tell us about your wedding. You had a big wedding?
No, indeed, man.
Well, who was at your wedding?
I don't remember, not too much for sure. In the house, an old house, a little bit of house, that's it.
It was in somebody's house?
Well, they was living with somebody else. I mean, and they had a farmer there, and they let them have that house. They never had no home then.
Who never had a home?
Huh?
Grandma?
Grandma had a little bit of thing. That's all.
But they lived in that little bitty thing.
Yeah.
Little bitty house.
But they never had no home for themselves. They used to be on rent.
I didn't know that. So they rented a house to have the wedding in.
Oh yeah, they used to stand there.
Who was your best man?
Skip. Best man was he's dead today. Champagne, Wesley Champagne.
He was your good friend?
Yeah.
And who was Mama's matron of honor? Or maid of honor?
It was, she's dead today. She was, let's see.
Good airplane.
Yeah, she was a Funguy. She's dead.
Did Mama have a long wedding dress to the ground? Or just a...
No, she had a brown dress.
A what?
A brown dress. She would have got a brown. Man, I did like that dress. I didn't say nothing. And guess what happened? We had a cow, and that darn cow came out and threw that dress out of puppies. That ain't no laugh. before Mama bought that girl, I didn't have to turn around. And Mama put it on the thing. Don't laugh like that, you. That's not funny. That's funny, and it make me laugh. I don't like that. No joke, boy. I didn't say it, but I didn't have the dress. No, brown dress, yeah.
So had a wedding cake?
Oh, yeah.
Calorie tattoo.
They had one brother say he was supposed to bring some whiskey, a drink of whiskey, but shit, nobody was doing prohibition there.
Oh, it was during Prohibition?
Oh, yeah, no whiskey there, no.
Okay, so during part of your life...
Then, after that, I'm going to tell you what I did. Well, me, I could have got married before, but I didn't want to go stick with the others. So I had my own house next door, not in my house while we was working there. I had a barber shop in Gibson, and the house I had, it was a fireplace. Man, I put that wood up to the top, and I said, it was cold, man, you don't know that. That morning I got married, they had ice like I don't know what. Oh, yes, indeed, boy. But anyhow, boy, more he got in there to check up. He took half of that lumber, I mean, all that wood out of there, well, I guess it would have set the fire in there. Oh, yes, indeed, boy. Yeah.
That house is getting red.
Okay, turn it off for Brian. Okay.
All right, you had 2 beds, and you had to have mosquito beds. Do you believe they had a big ditch on the side? The rat, like I don't know what. Do you believe those rats I had? Mama had made 2 mosquito balls brand new. Then Mama got sick. I went there one time. Those doggone rats chew up those 2 mosquito balls like I don't know what.
Okay, this is Adele. My mama had made 2 mosquito balls.
Yeah.
And the rats, they lived next to a ditch with a lot of rats.
Rat, yes, indeed.
Okay, Mama's family was very poor. Was Mama's family very poor?
Oh, yeah, they was, well, yeah. We all was poor.
Everybody was poor in them days. Only the blooms had money.
Let me tell you, you take us, if Daddy, my grandpa, would have said what he had, he used to drink. You take us, we'd be millionaires today, us. You take right there, you might not believe, but right up by the, you know, by the seafood there, John Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
From right there to Baby Bridge, all that, that is on both sides. That was all from my grandpa. Oh, yeah, he lost all that. Sure.
Why? How did your grandpa lose all that?
The tax, didn't worry about tax.
He didn't pay his taxes?
No, didn't worry about it.
So they came and they possessed
Oh, yeah, it didn't take too much in those days to lose what you had. They watch you. They was crooked.
Harvey, he had that all, he had bought that property, or that was given to him in a land grant?
I don't know, but I know they lost. I lost their lost. In those days, there was people shot, they steal. The people were smart, they knew what they're doing, but us, the poor man, they know they were smart, and they'll get you. Oh, yes, indeed, they'll get you.
Okay.
Oh, you want to look at a movie?
Now, tell us about when your first child came along.
But what?
Your first child.
Uncle Donald. Give me that red thing in the front.
When Mama got pregnant for Donald.
Give me that red thing in there.
Went down, Mama got done?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you how it is. We went and see Dr. Landry. He wanted to charge us $35, but he had to pass through Donald to come back to Gibson. And dirt road, there was paving out there.
Where you lived after you got married?
Huh?
Where you lived right after you got married, Brian?
Oh, right there, Oak Forest, 4 miles from Gibson. That's what I said.
4 miles from Gibson?
4 miles from Gibson, Oak Forest. Yeah. All right, and we had the money.
Yeah.
So Mama didn't know, I didn't know. She said, well, I tell what you're doing. And Dr. Land won't charge us $35 and we had the money. So Mama said, well, old midnight going to charge but $10. We can save that money. We saved that money all right.
$10 to have a baby?
Oh, yeah, boy.
Well, what happened?
Well, what you think? The old midwife almost killed Mama. Leave her after birth, stay her 9 days. She had blood poison. And then they took that thing off. Oh, yeah. Then she got blood poison. After that, pneumonia, double pneumonia.
Okay, what hospital you took her to?
Oh, man, you talking. Mama just take about 3 or 4 months.
What hospital did you take her to?
Huh?
What hospital did she go to?
Georgia Hospital.
In New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Did y'all take her first to the hospital here in Houma?
No, not hospital. They had 3 doctors came in Houma, though. They had Landry, Dr. Landry, Dr. Collins, and they had another doctor from Donald. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well tell us, how long did she stay in the hospital?
Oh, man, she stayed almost about 2 months, I'm not sure.
About 2 months, I guess.
They had a doctor, Dr. Dana, used to tap her lung because she had pneumonia, double pneumonia. She had fluid on her lung. And once a week. And they had one of them, a visiting doctor, one or twice came in the hospital. Oh, Mama used to holler, the nurse used to cry in there. So then they thought that they got that doctor from Hotel Deal.
Well, how would they
But
happen?
after Mama got all right, well, he said, look, he said, we took enough picture to pay for the whole hospital. But he said, now your wife could be all right, 100%. They understand it had to be about 3 years before she pregnant again, and that's what happened. And look, we raised 6 months ago. 5 more. What's
Okay. But Mama got so sick to the point where they told you that she was going to die. And
Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm never going to forget that. He said, all right. The doctor said, well, we got to give him a blood transfusion. You don't have no kinds folks over here? Not that I know. Well, I said, I got them all right. My dad is tired, but I said, they're kind of old. Well, he said, let's see. We'll test your blood. Test my blood. My blood was A1 way. Said, come back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And me never fool around with doctor, boy. And boy, I didn't know what they do. I didn't sleep when they said they won't get that blood, boy. I could jump. Boy, they put me on that table. But I had to do it, that's all.
scared.
Boy, they bled me, you may not believe, but after they finished it, they go like this, one side to the other side, and there was some blood too. I know that, you could see. I tried to get up, I couldn't get up. So, let's just sit there a little while. Then they came and got me a big old
There's the snake.
drink, brandy, some good stuff. Sure, about 2, 3, about a half, 10 minutes after, that was all right. And I went over there. Then do you believe they had finished give that Mama that blood transfusion? And Mama was like pale, like
Yeah.
white. And do you believe then, boys, that blood started working? The nurse and take 3 in there to hold Mama in that bed. Oh, you should fight like I don't know what.
Why did she
And, well, the blood was working, you know. It's working all over that hurt, I guess, all the working. And that's what saved her. Because the doctor said she wouldn't do that. Blood was collapsed, that'd be the end.
It was your blood that, y'all have the same type of blood, you and Mom?
Oh, yeah, my blood I could get blood to the baby me.
What is your
My
type
blood
of blood?
is negative.
O negative?
Oh, negative. Oh, yeah. I already get blood to kid already, me. And do you believe after Mama got all right there, fight, her lip that was just like she had lipstick on her lips and her cheek. Oh, yeah, that ain't no joke.
Okay, so that's the story of Donald. And then Elaine was born. And where y'all lived during this time?
Elaine was born under Oak Forest, too.
No farm.
Yeah,
Okay, and
Landra came that time.
Landry came to the
Yeah.
house?
The nurse was supposed to come, but he couldn't come, so I had to be the nurse.
Was it still $35?
35, yeah.
And you were the nurse for him.
I had a nurse say, all right, I touch the water like that, boy. Landra said, throw that water away. Get some more water. Don't touch that water. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello? I want you to tell us about some of the dangerous things you encountered, like hurricanes. Did they have some dangerous hurricanes in your time?
Oh, yeah. In 1926 hurricane?
Yeah.
Well, in 1926 hurricane, I was cooked on a dredge boat. And boy, you could see how the weather was. Well, the job, we had about 2 more days to get to finish up the job at Lake Pension over there. And they didn't want to come in. So all you found out, they had a big bird come at night. Boy, you could see that thing, boy. I bet you that thing was about maybe 6 or 7 feet wide, which is their name. I don't know how you call those birds, but they lived somewhere in one island. But they had one of them, and we saw it. So that night, boy, here come the hurricane come. Good.
Did y'all know a hurricane was
We didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, y'all didn't have any weather forecast.
So what we did during the hurricane, we left the boat, the camp boat, and we went back in the boat, and we anchored the boat, and they came to dredge boat. But anyhow, about 11 o'clock, they had like a tornado that passed right close up by the dredge boat there, and pick up what you call the boat was living, all our clothes, everything in the marsh, I don't know how far in the marsh. And my grandpa Bruno was trapped in that, and he find that camp boat there with all that clothes and all, and he didn't take one piece. Oh yeah, that ain't no lie.
That's a coincidence that
So, all right. So during the night, okay, we stay in the boat, and all right. So the fella used to the operator the dredge boat, me and him was Catholic, and some of them was outlawed and was damn. So, all right. He said, Funguy, he said, me and you is Catholic. Let's go in the back. Tie up the rope. If the boat capsizes, we're going to hold to the boat. But he said, you know something? I said, what? He said, I wouldn't give you 2 pennies for your life. And you know something? When you believe you're going to die, you're not afraid no more. No joke. When you feel when you think you're going to die, you're not afraid no more. I'm going to tell you what I know. Now, us, we went in that boat. Do you believe, what we at there now, huh? What we at there now? night would come there, about 5 feet high. You could see all the water, what this lake was. It was not like a regular fight, a blaze like a regular fire all the way. And you put your hand like this, no fire. Oh, you know, Joe? And Lon told me he was in the typhoon in Japan. He never saw that. Well, I said, they had that over there. I don't know if that hurricane, I believe it's the water, fresh water and the salt water might do that. But that ain't all what I'm telling you. That thing was about 5 or 6 feet high, like a regular fire all over the world. Everyone, well, all we could see. And you could put your hand, wouldn't do you nothing.
There was a fire?
No, indeed, was no fire. Like a fire, but it wasn't a fire. That's in 1926, yeah.
Okay, how about, that was the time. Now, you also was a captain on a crew boat one time, a cook. You got a crew boat one time and y'all had some bad weather. Was that the same time that the boat was going up and down? You thought it was captain?
Oh, and that we was in the Gulf.
Tell us about that story.
We was in the Gulf and that fella, in this bit of boat. And the fella, boy, he just went on his knees and started crying and praying. And I grabbed that wheel, man. They said, you'll never coming in. We had a big channel we had to come through. And the wave, oh, man. That boat was coming down, you didn't know if it was going to capsize or go back. And we made it. Oh, yeah, but after that, we came in. We didn't go back.
Okay, Daddy, tell us about when Elaine was born.
When Elaine was
She was born 3 years after Donald?
Yeah.
And I got the doctor for her, huh?
Yeah.
And you were the nurse, okay.
Yeah, we had the doctor. Oh, I was the nurse to me.
Okay, where did you and Mama live during this time?
Huh?
Where did you and Mama live? Where did y'all live?
Oxford, from Gibson.
Okay, when did y'all move into town? When did you move into town?
In 1934.
Okay, where did you move to? On Wright Street, where you're living now?
Yeah.
Or by your block?
No, on Wright Street, my own house.
Okay, y'all never lived on by your block?
Yeah, Oxford.
That's Oak Forest?
Yeah,
Okay. Was Lois born at that time?
Well, I was born in home, in my house.
Okay. Well, how was Elaine and Lawrence?
Elaine was born at Oak Forest.
Okay. Were they good children, Donald and Elaine?
You what?
Were they good children, or did they fight a lot?
Oh, they fought a little bit, yeah.
How was
We had a radio. They had to put him each 5 minutes on one station, then the other they come back. And that night, I put him to sleep 5 minutes with me and 5 minutes with the others. They won't go to sleep. Then they go at the other and go back to sleep.
Okay. And then Lois was born. Where was Lois born in home? In the hospital or in the house?
No, Lois was born in the house.
In the house you live in right now?
Yep. I never go forget it. Elaine, Lois, it was in the summer. Was it? In August, huh?
Yeah.
18?
Yeah.
And boy, old Dr. Landry, boy, the nurse was supposed to come. No nurse. I'm the one that got the nurse.
Well, you told me you did that for Elaine.
For Lois, when Lois was born.
What about, did you have to do that for Lois?
Yeah, Lois was born in my house.
Okay.
And boy, all right, he sweat. I had to get a towel all over. And Dr. Landry said, well, you know something? I believe that's going to be a hard-head baby. They want to come in. Don't want to come out. And me, I was on the side over there. And, all right, I take the towel. What the wet, the sweat on Dr. Landry and me on the side. I was crying, but I didn't want Lois to see me. Oh, yeah, boy.
You want Mama?
I didn't want Mama to see me.
She had a hard delivery for life.
Put a hold.
You don't remember how many hours.
But everything turned out all right. No infection, no nothing. Just like Elaine.
Well, how was Lois as a little girl?
Huh?
How was Lois as a little girl? Besides having a lot of earrings. Lois had a lot of earrings.
Oh, yes, indeed. Man, cry all the time. That's the time that Grandma Burnett was at the house. She just spoiled. But,
She just what?
she was spoiled. She cried because she was spoiled.
Who spoiled her?
That's what Grandma Burnett said, but don't ever believe that. That child was crying all the time. We see the doctor. That wouldn't happen. Oh, yes, indeed.
What did y'all do to ease up the earache pain?
Man, I thought we had a pipe smoker here with a cigarette. That wouldn't help at all.
Olive oil.
You tried any other treatments besides?
No, we didn't go to the...
Okay. And what about your next? Your next one was a daughter, Evelyn. And how about Evelyn when Evelyn was born? In December
Well, Evan was born
December 17th.
in the hospital.
In the hospital. Okay. Still Dr. Landry?
Yeah, they had Dr. Henry, yeah.
Okay.
And you too, he was born there.
Okay. How was Evelyn as a baby?
Huh?
How was Evelyn as a baby?
Evan, first baby?
As a baby. How was Evelyn? She
Evan
a
was,
good baby?
oh no, Evan was all right. The baby was all right, yeah.
She didn't cry a lot?
Not too much.
As a child?
No.
And what about Charles?
Joel was all right too, but Joel had a tough year.
Okay, why?
When he was born, boy, the doctor had to take two doctors. And in those days, they wouldn't cut. So Donald was weighing almost 9 pounds, or over 9 pounds. And yet, he was skinny with that. And they didn't want me to see Donald at all. And the nurse said, well, you don't have a baby because I didn't move. And the doctor thought Don was going to be crippled with his own.
Joe.
I mean, Charles, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, was he in breech position?
And he got all right. Yeah.
How much did Charles weigh?
Almost 9 pounds up here.
Okay, and it was a hard delivery because of that. Okay, Charles was a good baby too?
Oh, yeah, Joe was all right.
And then your last baby was the best baby, huh?
That was you.
I know.
And then we said, you were small. The last time we had to send you to the hospital be 2-3 times.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
You had pain, we bring you to the hospital. Doctor said, bring you back. So one lady came in and you was there. And the lady said, well, what you got? And, well, going for a baby. Well, I didn't believe that.
Oh, you went to the hospital?
He wouldn't show up.
Months later. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Martin Funguy.
What were your grandparents on your father's side? Where did they come from? And
My grandpa, Portuguese.
what was his name?
Well, I believe his name was Elga. Elga. The first, well, that was Mama. Daddy, the Martin.
Okay.
That's my grandpa,
And
Mama.
what was his name? Elder Martin?
Let's see. I don't remember, but I believe it's Elder or something like that.
Okay. Okay, that's your grandfather on your mother's side.
Mama's side,
And
yeah.
where were they from?
Well, I believe they're from Little Collier.
They from Little Collier too?
Yeah, both of them, I believe.
All right.
Yeah.
And what about your grandpa?
Well, my grandpa, they come from Portugal.
Your grandfather
My
came?
my great grandpa come from Portugal.
Okay, but what about your grandfather? Your grandpa?
My grandpa,
Yeah.
Papa Daddy.
Yeah.
Well, his name is Elgar.
Okay, Elder. And that's the people that came from Portuguese.
Yeah, and my
Portugal.
second great grandpa was